All right, so our task for this week, we want to take another look at that tsunami risk assessment for Port Alberni. We're just going to redo the creation of the inundation zone using a slightly more advanced method. That said, this lab is intended to be quite short and easy, so it shouldn't take you very long. I want to make sure you have enough time to work on your project proposals. So I've just created a new project called PA Risk Assessment Update. I leave it to you to go ahead and do that. But what you should do is once you've got that set up, add a connection, and you can just connect to the old lab. So whether you called it Module 4, this is just the PA Risk Assessment that we worked on for Module 4. So you can establish a connection to this folder. So you'll see this is your update. This is what you're going to be working on now. And this is should have everything that you did and created. And so we've got this inputs and we've got this raster. And so we want to copy these over. So we've got this raster layer. You should just be able to drag it, but that would take it out. You can also copy it. So you want to right click on PADEM project raster, copy it and paste it into your new updated geodatabase. So once that's in, you can move it into your table of contents and see that it should line up. Remember, everything will then get set into the projection of this layer. So you want to double check what that is. You can go to metadata, you can go to source and then spatial reference, and you'll see that it's in NAD 1983 BC Albert. So because every time you create a project and you bring in some vector layers, you want to create a new featured data set. So we're going to go new featured data set. We'll just call it inputs. And if you've brought this raster layer into your table of contents, then you should be able to just select it to automatically pick this projection. Right, so this is the projection that this layer is already in, so we want everything else to be in this layer. So we can run that, and then you should see in your new updated geodatabase, you've got this inputs, and so we just want to import. The only layer that we're concerned with is the water bodies, so you can right click and copy this and paste it into here. You get the copy failed, so it turns out you can't copy and paste into feature data sets. We learned a new thing today, but you can import it the regular way. So go import feature class and just navigate to it wherever you've got it located. And so again, all we want is this water bodies layer. So click OK. You can just call it water bodies. Click run. And it'll bring that new layer in. So now you see you've got the water bodies and you've got the DEM. So these are the only two layers that we need for this lab. So we can just now remove this connection. And now that way you won't see it anymore. You won't confuse yourself. So you should, to set up this updated project, you should have a PA risk assessment update geodatabase with one vector data set in your inputs feature data class called water bodies. And then you should have the raster PADEM project. And you can zoom into Port Alberni, turn these off to make sure they're on. For stylistic purposes this week, let's change the way the base map looks. So we can click on base map and let's just change it to satellite imagery. If you click hybrid, it should come up with some labels as well. And so it should have some like roads information and stuff like that. So we're going to use this as our base map today.